Hi there, it's Meonicorn, and I'm here today to talk about my TBRs for December. I think it's already the middle of the first week of December, and I'm getting late here, and I'm in a different location. I don't want to sit in front of my bookshelves today because I think I'm in the middle of a slump. It's not only a reading slump, but also it's kind of a life slump. I don't have energies for the things that I wanted to do, and I have so much on my plate, but I don't know where to start and I don't know how to get back on track with my life. So I'm getting a bit unhappy day by day. So this video will be my attempt to pump myself up. As you can see, I'm wearing a very happy coat and I'm wearing a red lipstick because I want to feel some energetic things from outside. And yeah, with a TBR, I hope that I can have something that I'm looking forward to every day, and I can keep up with the promise that I made like few months ago. So let's start with the book that I have to read and have to finish in the December. That is The Story of the Stone. I have two books here. In fact, I'm supposed to be in between of this third book already, but actually I am well behind on my own read-along. I'm only a little bit into the book too, and I'm very shameful for that, but I'm still planning to finish the read-along, so I hope that I can take some time to finish these two books first in December. And then I have a book club book that I really want to get to for the Feminism Orchestra book club. That is Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. And this is a science fiction talking about a black woman who's living in modern life, but for some reason she needs to go back in time to when the slavery was still a thing in America to save somebody. And this is her journey about how she found herself in that kind of situation and how she escaped from that world, I think. And I heard a lot of things about this. I haven't started yet, but I am very interested to get into this. And then I have a very small book where I talked about in the Women in Translation month, and that is a the faster I walk, the smaller I am, by a female author from Norway, and she is Shecky A. Skonsvold. And this is a book about longevity where the main character is living a very long life, and she discovered that people around her or all her friends or families are dead before her, and she's getting lonely and lonely by living by herself, I think. And because I have a very slumpy time lately, I think a very short book will be better for me, and I can finish it probably in 1 or 2 sittings. And also because I'm learning Norwegian, so I want to read more books from Norway, although this book is in English. But I hope in the future that I can read books from Norwegian. After that, I got a mystery and thriller book that I want to get to, that is In the Woods by Tana French. I don't know a lot about this book, I just know it's a beginning of a very famous series, and I think it's the Doubling Murder Squad series, and this is the first one. And I heard so many people are loving this series, so I want to start from the beginning. I actually got this book before I started BookTube, but I haven't read it yet, so it's about time to catch up. And at the end of the English pals that I want to read in December, I have Newtown by Matthew Lysak. And this is a true crime, not a true crime, like a true history about a school shooting happened in Newtown in 2012. And this, I think, will be a very depressed book. But I don't think that reading a very depressing book will get myself more unhappier, but the feeling that I'm getting something or I learned a piece of history will fulfill some of the craving for things inside of me, if that makes sense. And I always love to read about very sad history. That sounds so weird, but I do. I read a lot of depressing books, I think. And I think this one will be the one that in my eye for December. And as you can guess, I have 2 or 3 Chinese books that I want to get to if I don't want to read in English this month. The first one is Guilty 路烟识 by Yan Geling. This one has been made into a movie by Zhang Yimou. I think the movie was called Coming Home, and this is about a man who called 路烟识 and his story and his guilty thing. I don't know more than that, but I have read and recommended this author's other novel on my channel, and I want to read more from her. And her name is, again, Yan Geling, and she is a very well-known author in Chinese today. And lastly, I have Killing Commendatore by Haruki Murakami. I don't think I need to say a lot about this book. This is a long-awaited book from Haruki Murakami, and I have read a couple of his books before, some of his books that I liked, some of his books that I cannot agree with his style. So let's see if I'm liking this book or not. But I believe this will be another very peculiar reading experience for me, and I'm looking forward to that. I think it's a very big book. I got the Kindle version, so I'm not sure. Oh, and also because it's a Japanese book, so of course I'm going to read the Chinese translation. They are just, the words are nearer each other. And that's all I got for my TBR in December. I hope I can get to most of them. At least I have to finish The Story of the Stone and a couple of other books that I want to discuss with other people. And that's it. I hope you guys all having a better December than me and a happier life. I hope by next time when I see you, I'll be getting better. And thank you for watching, and yeah, happy reading. See you next time. Bye!